This is not advice or a demand from another man, just a simple viewpoint, a perspective of our queens, in acknowledgement of your value, misunderstood by how you find value in the flaws of men. But then again, that's always been a great strength, only found in a woman. Women's rights. A topic that I never actually really paid much attention to as an ignorant man in myself. I can't speak for others, but
In the last video, I explained why the fight for women's rights is well over. But clearly, salt on any wound gets a reaction, and that can be respected. It's been a journey from oppression to equality, but enough about the past. What's new, ladies? What are you doing for yourselves now? The challenges of simply being a woman remain, like a monthly period. While your rights have been free and equal for decades, there has only been 4 innovations in your menstrual care ever. Tampons and pads are both made by men. Only one female since equality has made a pair of underwear that supports women through that time of the month. Since money is the only thing that seems to matter these days, she's worth $100 million because she remembered her period. Her success story extends to after-birth care, the support of less fortunate women in Africa, and the author of New York Times bestseller, Do Cool Shit. She did not need to be a better man than any man, but simply knew she was a woman. The strong and successful woman I called to share my views with explained how difficult it is to be considered or listened to by men when it came to new ideas. Men don't take women seriously, and I cannot disagree. We can be narrow-minded, but I don't feel that topic is even up for discussion. If women simply acknowledged each other, 51% of the world's population would be in support of women. Did you forget you're in the majority? Mindset is the real limitation, not the opinion of a man. But those wounds of society still hold effect, effectively held back in mind, spirit, and emotion from what could be a true mark in today's reality. Success in yesterday's achievements isn't an achievement. I'll say that again. Success in yesterday's achievements is not an achievement. The reason for the existence of 2 genders is to create balance in society, not competition. By pushing to prove equal abilities, do you realize that you are only expanding on yesterday's flaws? The flaws men have already achieved. Due to an unfair advantage from times past, we can't deny who has influenced the world of today. It really is a man's world. Hence the reason it's in a state, untidy, a typical bachelor pad. 12 years of oxygen left on this earth, apparently. The fridge is running empty. Kids at war, hurting each other over toys. Teens and hormones means daughters are being mistreated and thrown aside. Young adults face the wrath of life with no compassionate guidance. Wild emotions and mental trips they experience but can't express. It's time mom comes home and stops trying to be a better man than dad. Women have a unique beauty, an essence, and nature, which is seriously lacking in the world. You have great value, a purpose, but someone said kitchen and bedroom, and then you believe that. So now trying to prove a point has led to the point of self-destruction, and this is what is really sad to see. You fought for equality against disrespect. Now we see women disrespect themselves. Equality against being objectified. Now we see women strive to be objects of attention. Equality against being sold by men. Now you sell yourselves. Equality against being undervalued and used. Now you just give it up anytime. As you bleed these traits, we seem to overlook that these are the cuts of society on a woman. But now the same rights you expected from men are the same wrongs that you impose on yourselves. It's a true gift to make value of a flaw. But the flaws of the past have brought nothing to be praised. Damage in all areas of humanity, and it's a shame. The shameful acts of the past have designed the modern female. But in that, everything has reason and everything does have purpose. Highly empowered today, more than ever, women can balance the scales by simply embracing their feminine nature and unlock the wonders this world is yet to see. Pick up your heads. You are much more than you realize. Queens, know your worth. You are valuable beyond the flaws you have witnessed and endured. This is not advice or another demand from a man. Just a simple viewpoint, a perspective of our queens, an acknowledgement of your value, misunderstood by how you find value in the flaws of men. But then again, that's a great strength, only found in a woman.
I speak out of relation, not attack, to establish direction with no discrimination of race, age, gender, or religion.